Yesterday, that is May 3rd, was an incredibly auspicious day in the Indian calendar. The Hindus across the length and breadth of the country celebrated Parashuram Jayanti and Akshay Tritiya. However, not many know the history of the significance behind these pious Hindu festivals. So we at TFI have took the onus upon ourselves to give you all a little 101 of Sanatan festivals. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI media group. I'm Tanya, and in this video, I will tell you about some prominent Hindu festivals that we should know. As the name suggests, Parashuram Jayanti is marked to celebrate the birth anniversary of Lord Parashuram, regarded as the sixth incarnation of Lord Vishnu. As per the Hindu calendar, Parashuram Jayanti falls on the Tritiya of Shukla Paksh in Vaishakh. According to the Gregorian calendar, the day occurs in April or May. Long before revolting against the government was seen as cool in JNU circles, India had a hero who single-handedly fell a generation of corrupt ruling classes for their excesses. The purpose of the sixth incarnation of Lord Vishnu is to relieve the earth's burden by exterminating the sinful, destructive and irreligious monarchs that pillaged its resources and neglected their duties as kings. On this day, devotees take a holy bath before sunrise and wear clean traditional clothes at the start of the day. A fast is observed on this day, which starts the night before. It is also believed that Parashuram is still alive and present on earth, meaning he is immortal. According to Kalki Puran, the 10th and final avatar of Lord Vishnu is Kalki, and Lord Parashuram is the martial teacher of Kalki. It is also said that Parashuram was a great warrior and was the guru of Bhishma, Karna and Dronacharya. He even attended the betrothal ceremony of Sita and Lord Ram and met the 7th avatar of Lord Vishnu, that is Bhagwan Ram. According to the Hindu calendar, Akshay Tritiya falls on the third tithi of Shukla Paksh in Vaishakh month, or if you are a greenhorn, according to the Gregorian calendar, it occurs between April and May. A simply Sandhi Vichhed suggests that Akshay means immortal or never-ending, while Tritiya refers to the third day of Vaishakh month's eliminated half. It is believed that the Treta Yuga, the second of the four yugas, began on Akshay Tritiya when Lord Vishnu's sixth avatar Parashuram was born. Moreover, another iteration of the origins of the festival states that the revered Maharishi Ved Vyas, the author of the Mahabharata, began narrating the epic to Lord Ganesh on this day. In the state of Chhattisgarh, the occasion is celebrated by the name Akti. In the western states of Gujarat and Rajasthan, the festival is also called Akh Teej. People in India purchase gold, precious jewelry and make monetary investments on Akshay Tritiya for the same belief. The beginning of new business ventures, partnerships and jobs on Akshay Tritiya is also deemed very lucky. Every year, one witnesses the huge chariots completely chiseled by sheer human skill and craftsmanship in Odisha's Puri. The three huge Raths are part of the Rath Yatra and dedicated to Lord Jagannath, his elder brother Lord Balabhadra and his sister goddess Subhadra. The Rath Yatra celebrates the annual journey of Lord Jagannath and his two siblings from the 12th century Jagannath temple to Gundicha temple 2.5 km away. The chariot leaves the Jagannath Dham of Puri and travels to Gundicha Bari, where Lord Jagannath rests for 7 days and then returns home on the date of Ekadashi. It is believed that the devotee who pulls the chariot with reverence gets the results equivalent to that of 100 sacrifices. Jagannath represents an integration of all important Hindu cultures which flourished in India, namely the Vedic, the Puranic, the Tantric, the Smarta and the Vaishnava. Jagannath Mahaprabhu is worshipped as Narayan or Vishnu when he is on the Ratnavedi in the Sanctum Sanctorum, as Ganesha when on the Snan Vedi during the Snan Purnima, as Rudra during the Nav Kalevar ceremony, as Durga in the Sayan festival, and as the sun when on the Rath during the Rath Yatra. According to the Hindu calendar, on the 9th day of the Kartik month, the Shukla Paksh or lunar fortnight phase is known as Akshay Navami. On this day, people fast and also worship the Amla tree. The day is an indicator of good luck and prosperity. Moreover, according to the larger Hindu sentiment, Akshay Navami is also known as Satya Yugadi, referring to the time when the Yug of gods began. Like any Sanatan festival, there is a rich story behind the origin of it, with goddess Lakshmi playing a pivotal part in one of the iterations. It is believed that Ma Lakshmi descended upon on earth while expressing a strong desire to worship Lord Vishnu and Lord Shiva together. After some contemplation regarding how to worship both gods together, Ma Lakshmi had an epiphany that a tree which has the virtues of both a tulsi plant and wine would help her in worshipping both gods together. She prayed to an amla tree and the gods were impressed by her devotion. They appeared in the front of goddess Lakshmi and it is believed that she cooked food for them which they ate heartily. As the name suggests, on SRIMAD Bhagavad Gita Jayanti, the devotees across the world celebrate the anniversary of the Bhagavad Gita, the holy and sacred book that was introduced to Arjun by Lord Krishna during the Mahabharata war in Kurukshetra. Lord Krishna is known as the 8th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. In celebrating this day, devotees keep a day-long fast and observe the Vaikuntha Ekadashi Vrat. It is also referred to as Mokshada or Vaikuntha Ekadashi. It is said that the doors to Vaikuntha, Lord Vishnu's heavenly abode, remain open on this day. The auspicious day is marked on the Shukla Ekadashi, falling on the 11th day of the waxing moon, also known as Margashirsha month as per Hindu calendar. Simply put, the Bhagavad Gita Jayanti is a day to celebrate the book which has possibly shaped the Sanatan Dharma through its teachings that have stood the test of time. It is a guidebook which helps Sanatanis decide between Dharma and Adharma. The Gita contains 700 verses and it is a part of the great Indian epic Mahabharat's Bhishma Parva. Vishwakarma, Sanskrit for all accomplishing, maker of all doer, finds first mention in the oldest Ved, Rig Veda, and is the personification of the conciseness driving the creative force. Vishwakarma is visualized as ultimate reality, later developed as Vishwa Brahman in the Rig Veda, from whose navel the Hiranyagarbha emanates. Hiranyagarbha refers to a universe and the literal translation is the golden womb. Thus, the festival is celebrated to mark the birth of Lord Vishwakarma. The festival takes place every year in September or October on the day when the sun god leaves the Singh Rashi and enters Kanya Rashi. Hence, the day is also known as Kanya Sankranti Divas. It is believed that Vishwakarma built Swarna Lanka or Golden Lanka for Shiva and Parvati, which later landed up with Kuber and finally with Ravan when he overthrew Kuber during the Treta Yuga. He built a Vajra or thunderbolt weapon with sage Dandichi's bones for Indra to fight with Vrata, the cosmic serpent that wanted to constrict the universe by pulling it inwards. Indra succeeded in defeating Vrata using the thunderbolt weapon. He is also said to have built Krishna's city of Dwarika in a day. He is also credited for building the famous Jagannath temple as mentioned earlier in Puri. What Savitri Vrat or Vrat Purnima Vrat is the Hindu fasting day for married women who pray to the banyan tree in honor of the goddess Gauri and Satyavan Savitri for fortune, well-being, long life and prosperity of their husbands and peaceful married life. The idea behind worshipping a banyan tree is that it represents the three Murtis, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. Therefore, devotees are said to be blessed with good fortune. The holy festival is dedicated to Devi Savitri, who was a brave woman and compelled Yamraj to give a new lease of life to her dead husband Satyavan. The festival is celebrated twice according to the Hindu lunar calendars Amanta and Purnimanta. While northern states follow the Purnimanta calendar, southern states mark the day according to Amanta. But both the days are celebrated in the month of Jyeshtha. If you want to know the history and significance of other Hindu festivals celebrated across the country, please do leave a comment and let us know. Perhaps we might come up with a second part. Please like and share to illuminate Sanatanis about our pious Hindu festivals.